Hey guys, how you doing today? God bless. Hey, I want to talk to you guys about something real fast tonight. I've been a fan of the Olympics for years. I love the Olympics. I love the sporting event as a as like just a sporting event. You know what I mean by that? I like the fact that there's going to be the world's greatest athletes competing at a very, very high level, trying to win medals. And, when I was younger, the Olympics were like amateur. So it was just like the best in the world who were amateurs out here trying to compete against each other to see who's the best. And, you know, and I watched Carl Lewis and all these guys from American guys do their thing for years and years and years. There was this guy who used to run long distance. 10,000 meters, 5,000 meters. He was probably the greatest ever runner. He ran long endurance races. His name was Haile Gebraslassie. Haile Gebraslassie. Now, Haile was an Ethiopian, from Africa. He used to train at these high altitudes, so that he'd be able to run really fast, at regular altitude when it's time for the Olympics to occur. And Haile is real famous because one time he was running a race, and as he was going around the track, there was a guy in front of him, and in the last 100 meters straightaway, the guy came and Haile ran him down because he was in front of him, and the guy hit him in the head as he ran by him, and Haile won the gold medal. But can you imagine the amount of endurance that it takes to run a long race like the 10,000 meters or the 5,000 meters and run it at a world record pace? It's crazy and it's amazing that someone can actually endure so long at that fast, you know, uh, you know, for a living. You know, and that's the type of endurance and that's the type of endurance that we need, that we personally need to be able to endure out here in these streets. Endure out here and just in America, in the world. You got to have that type of endurance. Got to have world record pace and be able to do it for a long time. You got to be able to have world record patience, world record peace, world record faith, to be able to endure all the things that we go through each and every day. You know, uh, I can name you 1,000 different scriptures that talks about endurance. There's endurance and wait in faith and waiting, and I can tell you all these different scriptures about it. I'll put a couple down in the description below. But what I'm telling everybody is this: you know, God wants us to endure. What we're going through each and every day. He wants us to endure. The evil spirits of other people. He wants us to endure uh, the evilness that goes around us. He wants us to endure all of this and stay in a loving, loving, loving atmosphere within ourselves. You know how hard that is? Just, a lot of times, just our families alone, that's already done. By the time you walk out of the house for work in the morning time, just, kids, your husband or wife, that's done. It's over with at that point. But that's the type of endurance that we need to be able to endure. We need to be able to go at a world record pace all day long with our love. We should love each other as though we love ourselves. And that's an amazing love. And to be able to endure during that amazing love is so bananas and it's so crazy. You know, uh, it's really hard to do so. But if we want to be entrance into the pearly gates, that's something that we need to start practicing on a daily basis so that uh, we'll get there. So we can do so many different things, man. But I had a previous video when I was talking about tools. What are your tools? A mechanic goes to work, and he takes his tools with him, And so, as a Christian, we should take our tools with us each and every day. And that's one is our faith, and two is the Word, the Bible. We take our tools with us. and endure all day long, each and every day, eventually God's gonna make changes, and God's gonna do what He gonna give us what we ask for, and grant us entrance into the pearly gates. You know, no one said it's gonna be easy. No one said it's gonna be hard. You know, when we go through testings, when we go through breakings, when we go through all these different things, man, it's just so crazy. You know, the fact that the things that we have to endure and go through just to get to where we need to be, but eventually, one day, one time, God's gonna bless us. So just stay, conscious in love with everybody. When you go into the world, it says, wear your full armor of God. Listen, you need to wear your full armor of God and bring your tools every single day, and you have to endure like Haile Gebraslassie did to win long distance races, because it's not a sprint, it's a long distance race, and we need to endure for long periods of time so that we can get exactly what it is that we ask God for. It's hard. I can't lie to you, it's very, very difficult. But at some point, He's going to check that box. And when He checks that box for you, then everything that you ask for, and hope for, and wish for, even the dreams that He put inside of you, will happen. It's all on you. So what do you want to do? Do you want to endure, or do you want to go a different direction? It's up to you. Until next time, my friends, God bless.